Now the W with Walls and Watson on ESPN Kansas City, 1510 AM, 99.3 FM, and SidelineSportsTalkKC.com.
Good morning. Here's Watson, I am Walls. We're here for another beautiful Saturday morning of the W on ESPN 1510 AM, 99.3 FM. We also have Airborne in here with us. What's up, fellas?
What's going on,
What's
man?
up?
It's Saturday.
Early
it's
Saturday.
Not snowing.
It's not.
65 and alive, baby.
Barbecue
you know what time
time.
it is? Why you want to barbecue every time it gets above 55
Every
degrees,
day.
man?
Because I missed out on barbecuing for about 7 years.
Nobody tell you to live in Alaska, bro.
Well, you know, I was fighting for your rights, man. I was fighting for the country.
Okay. Thank you, brother. We appreciate your service. And so I just want to throw that out there.
I see the sincerity, yeah.
Hey, St. Patrick's Day yesterday, fellas. How did y'all St. Patrick's Day go?
Recovered.
Really?
We recovered. Y'all good?
I'm good.
Y'all good?
Yeah,
I'm going off of what Lil Bootsy said. We got some of the baddest women in Kansas City.
Oh my
We
God.
got some of the baddest women.
Psych.
What does that even mean?
It means what he said.
Yeah, man.
Lucy don't even know what it means.
I know he don't, but I was just kind of caveat off that.
We had a good time yesterday, man. Broadcasting live from Wings Cafe. Shout out to Wings Cafe, man. Showing us love yesterday. Remember the broadcast from the parade?
Some good wings.
3927 Broadway. Go check them out. Wings
Get
Cafe.
the smack your mama Cajun wings.
He brought out some drumsticks, man. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I was like, what is this? Boy,
Until
them
you
things
tasted
were
it.
amazing. Shout out to Wings Cafe. Shout out to everybody watching us online, Facebook Live, ESPN 1510, 99.3 FM, the W in the building, man. Steve, it's time for these headlines, man.
Time for the headlines.
All right, let's see what we got today, man. Let's see what we got.
All right, so Dontari Poe, man, signed to the Atlanta Falcons. The terms of his deal are 1 year, $7.5 million, fully guaranteed, up to $2 million in incentives, which included playing time, sacks, and making it to the Super Bowl.
I'm about that. I'm about that money, man. Because the career is short. NFL especially, 4 years, maybe. So he got to go get that money. I ain't mad at him. I wish he was on the Chiefs still, of course, but I'm not mad at him for that.
But check this, though. Poe has a $500,000 weight clause in his deal, which is if why are you laughing?
He got a weight clause?
A weight clause. So if he's able to drop weight, he will get $500,000, in incentive.
Oh, that's easy.
Man,
$500,000 to drop weight?
I wish I got paid to drop
weight. Hold up, but you talking to a guy, he says he came out in a draft 346 pounds, and he's been playing at that weight since 2012. And so he's saying that he'll drop to 330, which is what they're wanting him to drop to.
I'm with that.
Let me get paid to lose some weight.
We're going to put a $5.
I'll be like Pookie.
We're going to be a $5 incentive on us losing weight, getting below 200.
Right. I mean,
that's the goal right now.
So, University of Missouri has a new basketball head coach.
MU, baby. M-I-Z.
Hey, where's he from, though? Where's he from, though?
M-I-Z.
The Pac-12.
Z-O-U. He from East St. Louis, Illinois,
He's from
man.
East St. Louis,
Shout
but
out
the
to
Pac-12.
Quanzo Martin coming in from Cal Bears. Signed a 3-year, 7-year, $21 million
I'll lose some weight for that
contract
contract, too.
with MU.
Now, Quanzo, he coached at Cal for 3 seasons with a record of 62-39, one NCAA tourney appearance, 2015 and 2016.
We with it, man. They had 2 of their star players go down. They were in NIT this year. 2 of their star players went down with injury, but they still had a great year. We wanted him 5 years ago, and so him to be able to come here now, we did want him before Kim Anderson. No, I like him as a person, but as a coach, he didn't do it for us. But here's the big thing about it that I love. Michael Porter Jr.
So we're gonna get to that. Wait a
Come
minute.
on, man. All right, my bad, because that's what I'm excited about.
Did Mizzou finally get a #1 recruit?
Hold on, we jumping the gun, though. But wait. So University of Washington's head coach, Lorenzo Romar, was fired after 15 seasons.
He gone.
He finished with a 9-22 season with a 13-game losing streak, the longest losing streak in school history.
Yeah. I mean, and Lorenzo's a great coach. He's been there a long time. Sometimes it's just time to move on.
Right.
He's a good coach, man. I mean,
games.
he recruited
I think when he was at SLU.
Yeah, he recruited 4 top talent players to Washington this year.
But he just couldn't coach him to win.
It happens sometimes, Mike. I mean, nobody's perfect like you.
Now, when the topic of discussion at your school is losing,
you gotta go.
That's the fastest way out of the door.
4 top recruits.
Now, some people are going to say, why are they talking about Lorenzo Romar, head coach of University of Washington? Now, Romar has, as what Mike alluded to earlier, has one of the top recruits in the country. The top recruit in the country, Michael Porter Jr., verbally committed to Washington. But he might not go there now.
Oh, and he's not going there now because rumor is Michael Porter Sr., Columbia, Missouri native,
assistant coach
with Washington, may be coming over to Mizzou with Quanzo Martin as an assistant coach. So you know where the senior goes.
Where does that go as a conflict of interest or something? Because they got all these rules for the NCAA.
It's big business, man.
It is.
It's big business basketball.
$10 billion business
big
right
business,
now for estimated for the NCAA.
I'm all about that.
We didn't get no money over.
Now, you know, the Porter's name is huge in Columbia because all of his sisters, you know, both of his sisters play for MU for the ladies team, and their aunt actually is the women's coach.
Yep.
So it's a family.
So it's a family thing down there. And
it's a family reunion.
They also have two younger brothers, though. One is a freshman, and the other one is a
so they like
junior.
the Ball family.
And he's
pretty much
the unreported Ball family.
He's serious though. The junior Porter is a beast. He's just as good as Michael Porter Jr. So I'm excited about that move, Steve.
Yeah, all right, so Floyd Mayweather says he's coming out of retirement.
Who cares?
He never was in retirement.
Like
he never was in retirement. The money just dried up.
I mean, I like Floyd, but I'm like, come on. I mean, it's all about the money. You know, it's and nothing wrong with that. He has enough of it. So I kind of want to see him pop old boy in the mouth.
He announced in England last week that he's coming out of retirement to fight Conor McGregor. Now, Floyd said, and I quote, "You're on the B side. I'm the A side. We're not here to cry about money. I'm tired of all this crying about money. And you saying you want to fight? You're blowing smoke up everyone's ass. If you want to fight, sign the paperwork."
You know what I think that's about?
What?
Them dudes burning his van up.
He's pissed.
He's mad.
You
burn up my van, I beat up anybody that's a native of Ireland, England, Britain, everybody.
It's all about the payday, man. It's all about the payday with Floyd. It's all about giving, you know, he's an entertainer. McGregor's an entertainer. And that's really what it's about. I saw Dana White on the TV show the other night. He's talking about how small Floyd is. Floyd got them hands, okay? He got them hands and he don't get hit. That's what it's about.
Well, but my thing is, with Floyd, he said that he wants to fight in June. Conor McGregor's now talking about he wants to fight in September. I'm like, now you always got to find something.
Yeah, it's the build up, man. It's the build up. They're both marketing geniuses. They both like the spotlight. So it's the build up. You know, it took us like 18 years for the Manny Pacquiao fight.
It did. So and there was a build up behind that too.
Yeah, but they had like a $400 million purse.
Man,
so
and he gets cash. He gets it in straight cash because they stack it up.
He's getting the promotion deal. Plus, he's getting the.
How can somebody who can't really read get all that money?
Oh my God!
What does that say about America today? Like, if I come on here and I can't read, can I get
the land of opportunity, man?
The
land of opportunity. Hey, quick shout out before we get off our headlines, man. You see me repping UMKC today. Shout out to UMKC, to the Roos, baby, for their first postseason victory in school Division I history.
Was it like awesome. What tournament was it? It wasn't the NIT.
It's the CBI, man.
What is that?
Don't worry about what it is. Just work with me right here, Mike. You always trying to throw shade.
CBI. That sounds like something you get at the clinic.
You went to Tucaloo, Mississippi. CBI. Anyway, shout out to them, man. Shout out to my guy, Lavelle Boyd, Coach Kareem Richardson,
hey,
Carlo Wilson, the AD.
How important is that for UMKC?
It's important for recruiting purposes as well. I mean, because you got to have an opportunity for guys to say, hey, we have an opportunity to make the postseason. Then for them to do it and make history. Lavelle Boyd, 28 points, 7 boards, 7 assists. Coach Richardson coming through. Got some great recruits. Broderick Newbill, shout out to him.
Right.
Shout out to Carlo Wilson, the AD. You know what I mean? They're really doing a great job down there.
Opportunity. So if you just like Floyd, if
Mike's
you can't read,
if
you can't read, you
Mike's
get
mad because UMKC didn't recruit him.
No, they did.
Go ahead and did. Go ahead, Steve.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back with Mike's favorite topic, love it or hate it.
That's it.
This segment is coming. And you remember, you can get your text messages in before I talk about it. Messages at 816-915-2135. We'll be right back.
Some people just have a knack for being there when you need them the most. Like your neighbor who will always let you borrow a cup of brown sugar. Or your third grade classmate who comes through in the clutch during kickball at recess. And the best man at your wedding who makes sure you actually make it to your wedding. Your State Farm agent has your back too, through good times and not so good. So who's got your agents back? State Farm, the company people have trusted for more than 90 years. They're here to help life go right. So call State Farm agent Reggie Green in Raytown at 816-356-1515.
311 is coming back to Kansas City's best outdoor music venue, Crossroads KC. 311 with new politics and the Skins at Crossroads KC July 3rd. Tickets are on sale March 18th at crossroadskc.com, Grinders 18th in Locust, or the Bottleneck in Lawrence. Don't miss 311 July 3rd at Crossroads KC.
Hey golfers, did you know that one of Golf Digest's top 100 golf fitters is here in KC? It's time to come check out Golf MD. They will match you with the right set of clubs for your game. Golf MD has TrackMan launch monitors, just like the pros use. Call Golf MD today to schedule your club fitting, 913-663-5050, or schedule online at golf-md.com. Golf MD, easy to get to at 11231 Strangline Road, just south of College Boulevard. Golf MD, we build what we fit.
Hey KU fans, Tom Keegan of KUSports.com here, inviting you to log on to KUSports.com and let us bring you all Hawks all the time throughout March Madness. Matt Tate, Benton Smith, Bobby Nightingale, and I will bring you inside the locker room with our daily stories, columns, blogs, and videos. And Nick Krug's phenomenal photography makes it all pop at KUSports.com. All Hawks all the time. That's KUSports.com. Bookmark it.
You are tuned to a local radio station, a station owned by Union Broadcasting, a local company. Had you been elsewhere on your dial, the owner's money would not be circulating in Kansas City right now. But just like you, the folks at Union Broadcasting buy almost everything they eat, drink, wear, and drive right here. They pay their taxes here. They support the schools and sports teams here. And if they were to get crazy some night on the plaza and get themselves busted for dancing the Watusi in their tighty-whities in the Nichols Fountain with a nanny goat, well, that would be here too. But that's not going to happen, because the fine citizens and business people of Union Broadcasting would never do that sort of thing. We're fairly certain. Locally owned Freedom Bank, member FDIC, is proud of our relationship with this great broadcasting company, no matter what they do.
Welcome back to the W with Walls and Watson, along with Airborne on ESPN 1510 AM, 99.3 FM. That's a good morning song.
So much trouble in the world, baby.
That's a good morning song right there.
You picked the wackest part of the song.
That's the tightest part of the song.
Did he just say tight?
Tight.
Hey, man,
How old are you, man?
Younger than you, bro. Younger than you.
You don't look it.
Hey, man, I'm tired.
You don't look it.
All right, so it's that time. You know what Leandria told me, man?
I love it.
She hates when I do. It's that time.
She don't like that?
She does not like it.
It's that time, Leandra.
It's that time. You know what? It's that time for love it or hate it.
Love it or hate it.
I love it all today.
No, you don't.
I do.
All right, so LeVar Ball in the media.
Ball to be fall. Big baller brand.
Loved it, man. LeVar Ball is a father of, just in case you guys don't know, father of 2 3-star. Actually, 3 of the 3 star athletes. 1 at UCLA, Lonzo Ball. 2 in high school, LaMelo and LiAngelo. What kind of names are those, man?
I don't know. They're his kids.
G names.
Anyway, he's come out and said a bunch of crazy things. But one of his things that I'm talking about is this $1 billion shoe deal that he's talking about his son.
Billion.
A combined $1 billion. What kind of?
Hey,
billion.
Hey, you know what Dave Chappelle said? Name your price first.
Only one thing they can go from there is down. What?
Hey, but you know, he probably going to get it, though.
I loved it.
Doubt it.
I
love
loved
that Starberry deal, that Stephon Marbury. That
I loved it.
He's not eating Vaseline on YouTube.
I loved it, and here's why. Because he gets an opportunity to set the standard for his kids. So many times these brands will take advantage of young athletes coming out, and they'll set the price. So you allow people to set your value, to set your worth. It's the same thing in life. If you allow that, then that's what they'll give you. So if you're going out here setting a standard, he knows it's not realistic, but he's telling those guys, those brands, hey, my sons are serious. I mean, his the oldest will be a top 3 pick, in the draft in a few months. So he's getting able to set the tone. I love it, man.
I do too.
Yeah.
Right. I just don't want him to come out with some ugly shoes like Steph. They took advantage of Steph for putting out them ugly shoes, man.
Mike is Charles Barkley. God, Gnarls Barkley over here. Get out of here, man.
All right, so Andre Iguodala.
What? Oh, Iggy?
Yeah.
Nah. Hated it.
I hated it.
Hated it. Moving on.
All right, so
Master C.
I know y'all. What do you guys think about this? Royals fan gets picture of manager Ned Yost tattoo on his back. I loved it, man.
You love that?
I loved it.
Like, why? Why you want another man
Ned Yost?
Yes.
Not even Hosmer?
And
Or
we'll put that photo up on our Facebook page so you guys can see it. But Royals fan lost a bet.
Who was a local guy? Did he get it locally done here? Who was the tattoo shop that did it? Because I want to go interview them. Like, what did you think when he came? Like, hey man, I want Ned Yost.
So it was a bet. It was a bet.
Ned Yost.
It was a bet. And
you gotta say it like that too.
The
Ned
term
Yost.
we don't know, all the specifics of the term, but he had to get a tattoo of Ned Yost. And when asked about it, Ned Yost said, and I quote, "Yeah, I saw it. The guy lost a bet. You think they could get a better picture of him?" And he also said, "I'm just glad it was on his back and it was not on his butt."
Yeah,
it's a nice little tribute, though.
Man.
Yeah, I feel like we spent too much time on that topic.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. So Darrelle Revis.
Oh,
loved it.
I loved it. And we talked about that before, Steve. We said it had to be something just because of the character of Darrelle Revis. He doesn't put himself in situations like that ever. So, and his guy came and said, no, he called me.
Hey, Chris
I
Carter.
came
Chris
through.
Carter said it.
The fall guy.
The fall guy.
I still think he did it.
You better have a fall guy if you making millions of dollars. You have to have your guy on your team. Look,
Hey, you can hire me, man. I'm telling you.
You
I'll
gonna be the fall guy?
all day for $1 million plus. Yeah, I'll fall for anything. Yep, I did it. Loved it.
So NCAA estimated to generate millions from this tournament.
Billions.
you know what? I love it. I love it because college basketball, but I hate it because the player's not getting paid. I'm with Jay Wallace on this. You're not getting paid, and they try to tell you, hey, you're getting a free education and an opportunity to. No, give me my money.
Yeah, because Floyd Mayweather can't win with no education. He's got millions. So
why
yeah,
why isn't the college basketball players getting some of this money, man? They making all this bread.
I don't understand that,
loot.
Because this is a capitalist world, and they just taking advantage.
I don't understand that at all.
They just taking advantage.
Come on, bro. Like, you making billions of dollars. You signing $2.7 billion deal, TV deals, and none of that money can trickle down to the student athlete who's the engine behind what you do. Man. I don't like that part. I don't like it at all.
So next, MLB agent accused of smuggling Cuban players into the U.S.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Hated it.
Loved it. He's getting them free. He's letting his peoples free. He's getting them the opportunities. And you wouldn't see Yasiel Puig. You wouldn't see some of the players that you see today.
Next.
Okay. Golly, Steve.
Hated it.
All right.
So
Elian Gonzalez can't stay.
Oakland A's reduced beer prices. Hated it.
What?
Hated it.
Hated it?
Next.
You were waiting for that little hated it thing, huh?
Yep. So NBA tanking.
Don't talk about my squad, though, bro. Let's start there first. Don't talk about my Lakers. They're not tanking.
I love it.
A few teams have been slighted, I guess you can say, in what's called tanking. And what that is they're just going to lose games for the rest of the season so that way they can get good grades.
They're not tanking,
man. Because you're not really tanking when you put Tim Mozgov and Luol Deng on the bench. That's not tanking. That's just like they're old. They can't play. Let's not make it worse.
All right, so that's the Lakers, but also the Phoenix Suns.
Don't talk about E. Watson. Shout out to Earl Watson, man, the dot representing Washington, UCLA. They're not tanking, man.
They're shutting down Eric
building.
Bledsoe.
Yeah, they're building. You got to protect your investments. You got to understand that these guys are worth millions and millions of dollars. So if you're not going to win anyhow, have opportunity to make the playoffs, don't risk any injury. The rest, it's only 20 games left. I like that. I love that.
All right, so Royals' last chance to win.
Hated it.
They're not going to win.
Golly, Mr. Negative Thunderstorm.
Truth. All right, so Jets tight end Austin Seferian Jenkins.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear about that?
This dude, yes.
All right, so Jets tight end Austin Seferian Jenkins was pulled over in New York earlier this week.
Another one?
The dash cam video showed him.
He wasn't with the reefer, was it?
No, it wasn't with the reefer.
No.
Now, the officer pulled him over, and you can hear in the dash cam video, you hear the audio where it says he's an NFL player, so that you hear that part. Mm-hmm. And then it goes on to say the officer asked him to get out of his car. And as a regular routine, traffic stop for drinking and driving. Okay. And he kind of talked his way into getting a DUI. Like, how do you talk your way into getting a DUI?
Ask Mike. Ask Airborne.
How do you? I talk my way out of it.
Oh, okay.
So Austin,
shout out to Web City.
So Austin said the police officers were asking, what are you doing? Blah, 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 these things like that. And he said, well, I'm just leaving my quarterback's house, headed home. And after some more small talk, the officer said, okay, I'm going to let you off with a warning, but Austin doesn't keep his mouth shut. He keeps on talking. And so they finally said, okay, we think you're kind of drunk, so we're going to take you to jail.
Yeah, he earned that DUI.
He
earned it.
So, jail, and
should the league suspend him? No.
He served he's 2 game suspension.
Yeah, he got
already.
that.
The league didn't complain about that. They're quick.
He got that.
Plus it's video. Most of the times you don't get video on it.
I know, but it's like.
He got that, man.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here inside of the ESPN 1510 studios with Walls and Watson for the W, along with Airborne. I have a story about Airborne. We'll take a quick break.
Hey, basketball fans. Sideline Sports Talk's 4th annual State Line Showdown, Missouri versus Kansas High School Basketball All-Star Weekend, presented by the U.S. Marine Corps, is Thursday, April 13th through Saturday, April 15th. Catch the future college basketball stars of tomorrow when the best high school seniors from Missouri take on the best from Kansas. For more information, visit SidelineSportsTalkKC.com. That's SidelineSportsTalkKC.com.
The Rock the 80s Tour comes to Crossroads KC Friday, July 21st with The Romantics, The Smithereens, and Bow Wow Wow. Tickets are on sale at CrossroadsKC.com, Grinders 18th and Locust, or The Bottleneck in Lawrence. Make plans for the Rock the 80s Tour, Friday, July 21st at Crossroads KC.
Baseball coaches, are you ready for the crack of the bat? Olathe Youth Baseball has just the opportunity for you and your team to play at a higher level for spring and summer of 2017. Olathe Youth Baseball is introducing a new tournament division designed for teams that are looking for a fair and balanced league. This division is for single A and double A teams only in grades 3rd through 8th, and they will still offer their regular leagues as well. Either way, check out their website at OlatheYouthBaseball.com and register today.
Hey, this is Kelly from the Web.com Tours Digital Ally Open. We're back in town July 24th through 30th, 2017. Take advantage today of the absolute lowest prices that will be offered. You can save up to 17% now on Party Club passes. Golf fan or not, this all-inclusive party is for you. Nick and Jake's Catering, specialty drinks featuring Tito's Vodka, caddy races, and PGA Tour golf just feet away. This is an event you won't want to miss. Visit daopen.org today. That's daopen.org.
Winter is winding down just as college basketball is heating up. Bring on the tournaments and brackets. Boulevard Brewing Company will bring the beer. It's always been the Midwest's favorite craft beer and a surefire way to make game days even greater. There's a perfect Boulevard for every beer lover. From longtime favorites, Pale Ale and Unfiltered Wheat, to the new American Kolsch and our signature Tank 7 Farmhouse Ale. Cheer on your team with your beer. Boulevard Brewing Company, Kansas City, Missouri.
Prairie Life Fitness is about making your life easier. It's about keeping you and your family fit. It's about free swimming lessons, free childcare, and your kids having fun while you work out. It's about the personal attention you need to lose those extra inches and how we're better at it than anyone. It's all about you and your family. Join now and your first month is free. Prairie Life Fitness with 2 locations in Johnson County. Olathe at 135th and Black Bob, just east of Walmart, and in Overland Park, 1 block east of 103rd and Metcalf.
Somebody got a problem with it.
All right, so we're back here live on ESPN 1510, 99.3 FM with the W with Walls and Watson and Airborne. All right, so my grandma called me. This is real random. My grandma calls me earlier this week, says she's the only person that calls me Steven. Steven, I heard your show with Watson, and who's that? Who's that skyscraper guy?
Skyscraper?
I said, what? She said, who's that skyscraper guy?
The opposite of
I was
Airborne.
like, you mean Airborne? She said, oh, yeah, Airborne. I thought he was called Skyscraper. I said, no.
Did you say that was Mikey?
I said it was Mikey. She said, oh, that is Mikey. Tell Mikey I said hello.
I love your
Shout
grandma.
out to my nana.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was
First of
that.
all, she shouldn't have said anything about him.
Oh, man.
At all.
See,
anyway.
that's why your name is Little Mike.
Anyway.
All right, so Sporting KC last week. We went out to Sporting KC, me and Airborne.
We did.
And they took a tie to FC Dallas last week.
Another one.
And that wasn't the best story of the day.
Oh, yeah. Talk about that story.
Oh, so we go in to go interview the coach, and this guy sneaks in to the press area, and he sits there with a Carhartt jacket on, nails dirty and everything, and we sitting over there just making fun of him, like, hey, man, you sneaking in just like the kids snuck into the Super Bowl. But you have to make it worth it. You have to ask a question. So then when they ask for questions, he raises his hand. Asked a good question, too.
And asked for the mic.
Got the mic. And was sitting next to the owner, and nobody noticed anything. His friends are outside because it's a glass screen. They're looking at him. They're all hyping him up. I'm looking like, this is crazy.
So how did you know that he snuck in? He didn't have any credentials
Well,
or
he
something?
didn't have any credentials, anything. And he
Nothing.
walked in looking like just another guy off the street.
He had an orange. It was like a Cohort jacket with
Like he was out there
orange
stopping
hoodie.
traffic.
Yeah, an orange hoodie. You could just tell because it was cold that day. So,
And it was that Walmart duck hunting jacket.
The camouflage
The
one?
camouflage orange jacket. We got video.
Yeah, it's on video.
Yeah, I snuck in and asked a question sitting next to the owner of KC.
And his friends
KC.
are just laughing. And because we were kind of whispering to him, hey, man, you snuck in.
So y'all were gassing him?
Oh, yeah, all day.
the whole time.
Like, hey, man, we're like us. We're not going to tell. I don't know about anybody else. I want to see this. I wanted to see it.
And no one knew except us. So, which made it even more
Well,
funny.
everybody knows now if they're listening.
They do.
These dudes right here.
Hype up beef up your security.
So, Sporting actually, they play again tonight against San Jose at 7:30 out at Sporting Park.
Yeah.
I'll be out there for that.
It's going to be nice. Nice night.
Hey, good weather. It was cold.
I missed the game last week, but we'll make sure to make it today out there. So 2 ties so far on the season.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, that's never good.
Yeah,
we want to win games.
Yeah.
You know.
But they do get points for both ties.
Yeah, you get points, but that comes back to bite you at the end of the year. You know,
Yes.
when other teams are getting those W's. It's all about the W, Steve.
That's right.
It's all about
Winning
the
is everything, man.
And
the only
sneaking
thing.
in and
That's the
asking
only. I'm
questions.
telling you, and sneaking in and asking questions.
That's right.
And getting gassed by Airborne to do it. Oh my goodness! All right,
so
Steve.
You got some callers you want to?
Yeah. Make sure, guys, you call in to the station. You want to ask us
Studio
some
number
questions.
is 913-491-TALK, 913-491-8255. Call in and
Or you can text us.
talk about anything. I mean, this isn't our talk about a segment, but we will take your phone
we
calls
just,
now.
we just ask questions. You know, it's the day after St. Patty's Day, so we know you waking up from your Jameson and your Jim Beams. So just wake up and just ask whatever question you want. We'll answer it. I'll answer it.
Your
you know?
Jameson and
Shameless
your
plug
I know.
to the alcohol
yeah.
companies.
Hey, yeah.
They're not sponsoring our show. You
Listen.
you can't be shouting out.
816 vodka. You know, if you want to throw out a couple dollars and some bottles, you know, we work for bottles.
No, you work for
You work.
bottles.
I don't.
We don't.
I'm a veteran. That's what we do.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
guy.
That's not what veterans do. I'm sorry to veterans of what he just said.
No, they know.
And he's a veteran. That's what I'm saying. Like
You're not representing for all veterans, man. I'm just saying.
I'm representing for the
You're representing
representatives, the
for
airborne.
the Michael Lane,
The
of
airborne.
the world.
Oh, look, the whole name.
Yeah. The one person whose name Michael Lane. You. That's it.
Hey, it's cool.
So somebody did text us in and said, "How about the 70-degree weather?"
Who texts us about the weather?
8240 is the last four.
And the weather outside is
about
weather.
the weather.
About the weather. That's random.
You know what?
So-
But yesterday though, it was
Beautiful.
the
For
perfect
parade?
weather. Yeah, perfect weather for parade to be outside. Long sleeve shirt or t-shirt, you were good today. About 65 tomorrow. It's going to be about 72. You know, it was perfect. Shout out to everybody at the parade yesterday.
Shout out to my dad that's barbecuing today.
Man, you and this boy, you don't be quiet about this barbecue. But no, the parade yesterday, man, with Wings Cafe. I mean, I can't say enough how great those wings were.
Wings so good, man, you want to slap your mama.
And then the people on the route, though, the people who were in front of us, just interacted with us throughout the day.
I think we had the best music in the parade.
Yeah, we had somebody kept on asking for Jeezy or Yeezy.
Oh my gosh, that guy was still
with the bitter beer face. He's like, I want some Yeezy,
He
man.
wanted to hit Jeezy so bad. Mike was trying to hit him for $10 to
Hey,
play.
man, get it. Supply and demand.
All right, so somebody just texted us saying J-Lo's dating A-Rod.
Dog, how about that upsets my heart though? How about that?
You're a
Because
J-Lo fan?
I'm a J-Lo fanatic. I love J-Lo. She's amazing. Her show in Vegas is amazing. She's beautiful. Boricua.
Still beautiful.
She's bad. But A-Rod though, he seemed like such a cornball. Like when it comes to J-Lo. I thought he was messing with Drake.
I wonder if messing with her, is he using any enhancements?
What? Oh my god!
Well, he cheated.
So somebody just texted in, Ice Cube is upset because the Lakers are tanking. He says tanking is garbage. What they just text.
Well, his movie didn't tank. Fist Fight was pretty funny.
Yeah. So he said, don't write off D'Angelo.
Justin Ruff, D'Angelo. I feel like they're tanking. They know they can't make it to the playoffs. So now you'll get your young guys an opportunity to get out there, get acclimated to the system that Luke Wallen is trying to impart with those young guys. These guys are 18, 19, 20 years old. You're not talking about 25, 26-year-old vets who've been in the league 7, 8 years. You're talking about second and third year players who are still learning the system, learning the dynamic of the NBA. So I don't see it as tanking. I see it as opportunity to build your younger players.
You know what? And Jenny Buss, I just read that she's trying to make it to where her brothers vote her in for the remainder of her life, so they don't go against her votes. So it's some turmoil. It's some Godfather stuff going on.
It's some Godfather stuff.
But it's within the family, though.
Yeah.
That ain't makes it worse.
That ain't the Godfather type stuff, man. The Godfather, don't bring it to the family.
Right. So if we all three brothers and we own the Chiefs, I'm not gonna go against what you guys say. I mean, we all making money.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Right? Win or lose, we still making.
I think it's
bread.
a pride thing though, because their dad, before he passed, said he wanted the daughter. That's kind of like with Coleon. Like, hey, we don't want Fredo. We want Michael.
We want Michael, baby.
Represent the Mike.
We don't want Fredo. We like all my life. I've been the little big
I'm smart. I know things.
This guy.
Dad didn't want it that way.
You guys should text us your pictures from the parade.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to see everyone's pictures from the parade. Text us.
Please.
So we can talk about those, too. I mean, there's some pictures I want to see. You can text us at 816-915-2135, 816-915-2135. You guys saw some pretty interesting things at the parade yesterday.
Oh, yes, we did. Made me think about Thanksgiving.
Those floats were really nice.
They were.
They had some really nice floats, man. Shout out
Cars,
to
the Mustangs, too.
The Mustangs, the old school Cadillac Club, the Outlaw Saddle Club. Saw them yesterday. They were amazing. Tech 9 and Chad.
Tech
the
9?
Lambo. I mean, like it's nothing. It was a perfect day to have the Lambo out, though.
Tech 9, we trying to reach out to you and your crew. We want J. Cool, a.k.a. Taven Johnson, our all-star alumni, to come and perform for us. Show that local love. Tech 9, hit us up. We love your music.
You just put out a shout to him so he could do something for us?
Yeah.
On air?
On air, he did.
Oh, my gosh.
Please.
This guy.
Tech 9.
All right, so we're going to take another quick break real quick, and then we'll be back to talk about some of our NCAA picks. I know my bracket's looking good still.
Oh, man.
My bracket's amazing because I didn't make one.
They lied.
He made about 40 of them.
Yeah. The one that I got one that's looking good.
All right, so we'll be back with the W with Walls and Watson and Skyscraper on ESPN 1510 AM 99.3 FM. We'll be right back.
Some people just have a knack for being there when you need them the most. Like your neighbor who will always let you borrow a cup of brown sugar. Or your third grade classmate who comes through in the clutch during kickball at recess. And the best man at your wedding who makes sure you actually make it to your wedding. Your State Farm agent has your back too, through good times and not so good. But who's got your agent's back? State Farm, the company people have trusted for more than 90 years. They're here to help life go right. So call State Farm agent Reggie Green in Raytown at 816-356-1515.
Exclusive coverage of the NCAA tournament is brought to you by Xfinity X1. Tired of searching for the latest scores and stats? Xfinity X1 displays them right on your TV with the touch of a button. Learn more at xfinity.com/X1. By Van Chevrolet, Cadillac, and Subaru. No-brainer pricing on all new and used cars. Simple, easy, Van. And by Bud Light. Bud Light, you're not just drinking beers, you're building friendships. Please drink responsibly.
Are you getting married? Would you like to have a birthday party for a loved one? How about a retirement party or a business meeting? Tiffany Green's Golf Club is the place for you to create these special events. Not only will you have fun playing golf here with your friends and family, hosting your special events here at Tiffany Green's Golf Club will create memories for a lifetime. Come by and see for yourself. Once you walk into our beautiful banquet room, you will be able to picture yourself in the middle of your special event. Tiffany Green's Golf Club is your place to be. Golf season is here, and if you're looking for a place to host your corporate tournament or fundraiser, Adams Point has a special offer for you. Adams Point has teamed up with Columbia Golf to offer a special gift for every player in your event. Yes, that's right, every player. To learn if your event qualifies for this free gift, call Adams Point at 816-220-3673. There are only a limited number available, so don't wait. Call Adams Point today, 816-220-3673.
Total Bowling Gear is the first superstore in Kansas City devoted strictly to bowling. With over 4,000 square feet of bowling balls, shoes, bags, shirts, and more. Total Bowling Gear has everything you need for your bowling game. Get your next ball drilled by the most experienced staff in the city. Mention this ad and receive a free $100 bowling ball maintenance card with any purchase. So come check out Total Bowling Gear at 6960 West 105th Street, just east of 105th and Metcalf. Total Bowling Gear, your total bowling store.
Everclear. So much for the Afterglow. The 20th anniversary tour comes to Crossroads KC Sunday, May 28th, along with special guests Vertical Horizon and Fastball. Tickets are on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at crossroadskc.com, Grinders, 18th and Locust, or The Bottleneck in Lawrence. Pick up a 4-pack for only $56 plus taxes and fees at a huge savings until March 17th. Make plans now to rock the 90s with Everclear, Vertical Horizon, and Fastball. May 28th. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m.
Really? We're back here with the W on ESPN 1510 AM, 99.3 FM.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
You like that song?
Yeah, I do.
Watson,
I do.
With Walls and Watson and Skyscraper / Airborne / Michael
/ needs to be grounded.
Lang.
Can't ground the Airborne.
Fellas, how's you guys' brackets looking?
My bracket's looking amazing because I don't make brackets. I make all kind of brackets.
Exactly. 40.
Okay.
He had about 40
I
brackets.
got one bracket. SMU disappointed me yesterday.
SMU blew that game yesterday.
Who else disappointed me yesterday?
K-State.
I didn't pick K-State.
You did.
You didn't pick K-State?
I didn't pick K-State.
I did.
You picked K-State to win?
Just to win that game, but
to
not
win
to
that
win the whole
game.
thing, yeah.
I was wanting. I was going to show some love to Kansas, to the state of Kansas.
I think I picked Michigan.
Wichita State.
I'm sure you did.
I think I picked Michigan.
Oh,
but I picked Miami. Miami was the other one. I picked Miami to beat Michigan State.
You guys play Florida State?
But yeah, I picked Florida State. But anybody who wins that Michigan State Miami game is going to beat KU. I said it here.
So you're saying
I got KU losing to either Michigan State or Miami. So whichever one was going to win.
Nah, they won't lose that.
Hey, you can text us. Take
I
bets.
have KU in my Final Four this year. I mean, I do.
That's
I
why
have
you
them
got
in
40
my Final
brackets,
Four
too.
this year. No, I do. I have in my Final Four this year. They've shown me something this year that I haven't seen in the last few years, and that's flat out heart. It's a difference. Some of those players he's recruited, Josh Jackson, Frank Mason, Graham, those guys play with some heart. Like, they don't want to lose. And you got to play like, to me, Graham is the most dynamic player on their team. Josh Jackson is the star player, but Graham is the most important player.
I have a small little wager with the guy.
Oh, yeah.
With $20 on
Young Boss.
No. That wasn't even it. No, that wasn't even it. I have a small wager with the guy, for that the KU won't make it to the Elite Eight, so they're losing the Sweet 16.
I have a couple of wagers about some KU things,
We'll see. Couple of other games yesterday. Wichita State, they won over Dayton, so a 10 over a 7 seed. And I think the 10 seed is a little, I don't think that's a good seed for Wichita State. They should have been more of a 7-8 seed,
right?
To me. Shout out to Landry Shamet, the Park Hill High School graduate. Balling.
Florida State won.
Yeah, Florida State won. They
Baylor.
They had a good victory yesterday.
So what y'all got going on for this picks for the second round? These are the tougher ones because you got Wisconsin versus Nova.
I have Villanova.
I got Villanova over Wisconsin.
You got Notre Dame versus West Virginia.
I got West Virginia over Notre Dame.
Okay, you got UVA in Florida.
I think Virginia should have lost in the first round. I don't think they're a good team. I think they actually made some good shots. But I think Florida will pull up. Florida just has – and Robinson, that 6'10 kid, he looks like KD out there. I don't know if y'all watched him play. Like, in his short shorts. We're not even going to talk about the short shorts like we did last week. But Robinson can go. He can flat out play. He has that NBA body, the NBA jump shot. I think they're going to pull it out.
I also have I got Villanova. I have Villanova, Florida, Baylor, Duke, Gonzaga, West Virginia, Florida State, Arizona, Kansas, unfortunately, Iowa State. Kansas-Iowa State matchup, that's going to be huge.
That's going to be a good game.
Yep. Creighton, Michigan, UNC, Middle Tennessee.
I don't have Creighton going far, though. I don't have Creighton going far. Creighton to me, without Watson, he's not my cousin or nothing, but without him, I think they lose a dynamic to their team. I mean, they're a good team. They're well coached, but I don't think they have that caliber to be able to pull out to make a deep run.
Yeah, I got 4 losses right now.
4 L's?
4 L's.
Okay.
Miami, Creighton, SMU. I don't know. I think I accidentally had New Mexico State beating Baylor. That was an accident.
All right, so what did you guys see in the KU versus UC Davis game that impressed you or that may give you a level of concern for KU going forward?
I didn't watch it at all.
You didn't watch it?
We were parading yesterday.
We were enjoying our adult time.
You were enjoying the day?
Enjoying the day.
Time.
Yes.
Well, see, what I saw is what always scares me about KU is their slow starts. That's one thing that I always wonder about them. They're a good second-half team, but in the tournament, you're going to run into teams who can run you out of the building in the first half. But KU, like I said, they have that heart, but that's the only thing that really concerns me about them is their slow starts that they have. Even in the Big 12 Conference season, they had a lot of slow starts that, should have cost them the game. But, Frank Mason, shout out to him, Graham, Jackson, guys come to play.
All right, so it's time for our entertainment segment.
Oh, goodness. What we got?
What's up with Mark Cuban?
Cuban's the man.
On TMZ, they
don't
about
offer the most famous president in the world 10% for $300 million.
Yeah, he offered the
give
president.
it to him for free. He still got connections.
They asked that Obama said he wants to buy into the NBA sometime in the future.
He should buy into the Lakers.
And Mark Cuban said, well, hey, Obama can buy into
$300
the Mavericks
million?
for 10%. And the guy said, well, what's 10% of the Mavericks? He said $300 million.
$300 million.
You know what I can do for $300 million?
$300 million?
$100 million. Sorry.
So you don't think Barack got that?
I think he's going to have it with these book deals.
Really, you got that?
He's going to get it.
Not right now.
Not right now?
When he had me and your money, he did.
I don't know, man. He made a couple books. I don't know if it's $300 million worth, but that is the first black president.
I just think it's cool that a president is even in a conversation about owning an NBA team.
Well, he's the coolest president.
He is the coolest president ever, and the ESPN still wanted him to give his picks as well. Give his final.
I'm just trying to figure out why his picks never did resonate into some W's because he always got it wrong. I mean, you got all these smart people making world changes and the decisions and all that, but you can't have them pick a 64 bracket for the NCAA.
So
what you want them to Olivia Pope it? What do you want to make it? He want him to go in there and change the whole tournament.
If you know, if you knew what goes into the intelligence of the United States and how they protect the world, they can at least.
The least they can
not pick Kansas to win it.
All right, so Ezekiel Elliott exposed a woman's bare breast at St. Patty's Day party.
I'm going to go with my Ren and Stimpy voice. You idiot! What were you thinking? Like, you going to do that, man? Like, really?
Hey, Ezekiel is 21 years old.
I don't know.
You have to understand, he's supposed to be in college still.
And you still not supposed to do that. 15,
right.
Don't touch people if you don't want to, the golden rule.
Right. But I'm not by all dismissing what he did. I think as a man with teenage daughters, you have to look at it from that perspective. Even if she's not respecting herself, he still has to give her a level of respect, as well as knowing who he is and that cameras are on him at all times. I think he just makes boneheaded decisions in the NFL, and Jerry Jones is going to have a team around him to say, hey, where you go, we're going to send people with you to make sure that these things don't happen.
They did that with Dez Bryant. I think they did that with.
They did that with Dez a few years ago. We got to
man learned from Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah. I mean, you got to understand that's real. These guys are multi-million-dollar investments, and after the year he and Dak had as rookies, I mean, they're looking forward for him to carry the Cowboys back to relevancy. And so they're going to have to put a team around him to protect him from himself sometimes, Maturity is a thing when you got that much money.
All right, last one.
Did he have too many Miller Lights?
Kenny Smith asked Drake to make a hit with his daughter. Don't do it, Kenny.
Kenny Smith asked Drake.
Kenny the Jet Smith?
Kenny the Jet Smith. He has two. Kenny Smith has two daughters. Right. One is an actress and the other one is a singer. Mm-hmm. All right, so there was a guy walking down the street. Kenny Smith's coming out of TNT Studios. He walks up to him and said, hey, Kenny, how are your daughters doing? And Kenny Smith's like, hey, they're doing fine. One's an actress, one's a singer. And he said, well, if there's anybody that they can make, if your daughter can make a hit with, who would you want it to be? And he said, I'd have to be Drake. Drake, holla at me.
No, I think that's a smart move.
I'm not putting my daughter up to have no hit with Drake.
First of all, why is the dude just asking about your daughter? Second of all, if I was Drake, man, don't be trying to use me to make your daughter relevant. You Kenny the Jet Smith.
Well, Nicki Minaj did. I mean, you got to understand, it's a business.
I digress.
And you want to get the best person, and he's the hottest thing right now. I mean, Drake he makes hits. No matter what you think about him.
It can go bad real quick.
Terrible.
He is, but terrible music seems to be
real quick.
Terrible music seems to be what's popping right now.
It is.
You ever just ask your kids, be like, hey, play some music, and then they just play some stuff, and you're like,
Yeah, but I like that though. I think Kenny Smith understands. Hey, this is a mover and shaker in the industry. And then why not get my daughter with her, man? I like it, man. But we're gonna take a break here on ESPN 1510 AM 99.3. You're listening to the W with Walls and Watson. We'll be right back.
Hey, basketball fans. Sideline Sports Talk's 4th annual State Line Showdown, Missouri versus Kansas High School Basketball All-Star Weekend, presented by the U.S. Marine Corps, is Thursday, April 13th through Saturday, April 15th. Catch the future college basketball stars of tomorrow when the best high school seniors from Missouri take on the best from Kansas. For more information, visit SidelineSportsTalkKC.com. That's SidelineSportsTalkKC.com.
How would you like to watch a Chiefs game with the Hunt family from the owner's suite? Want to get a great deal on a watch made by Kansas City's own Nile Watch Company? Interested in helping raise money for veterans and first responders suffering from PTSD? If you answered yes, join the Mavericks Hockey Club and Sports Radio 810 WHB and text PTSD to 79230 or go to warriorsascent.org and place your bid between Wednesday and Sunday night at 8 p.m. for your chance to win some amazing items and experiences and raise money for Warriors Ascent to help our veterans and first responders.
Join Sports Radio 810 this Saturday at the Hy-Vee Market Grill on 151st Street in Olathe from 11 to 1 for college hoops. Full-service restaurant, full bar, friendly wait staff, great selection, TVs everywhere. The best place to catch college hoops tournament games. While you're there, score a free Hy-Vee Hoopin' It Up party recipe booklet while supplies last. Great recipes from Casey Masterpiece, Hidden Valley, and Kingsford Charcoal. You can register for a $50 Hy-Vee gift card to host your own Hoopin' It Up party. It's all Saturday from 11 to 1 at the Hy-Vee Market Grill on 151st in Olathe.
Hi, this is Dick Hawk, inviting you to Gaslight Grill for a unique experience that satisfies your individual taste. Sensational steak, seafood and chef specialties, award-winning wine selection, live entertainment and dancing 5 nights each week, multiple private party rooms, cozy bar and cocktail lounge, Sunday brunch buffet, and much more. All at the Gaslight Grill, just south of 135th Umbrella Drive between Rowan and Leewood. Call 913-897-3540 for the Gaslight Grill.
Kansas City's most infamous St. Patrick's Day party is back and better than ever with 2 full days at the Dubliner. The Dubliner has one of the largest whiskey and scotch selections in the city, a made-from-scratch kitchen, friendly service, and the best fish and chips in town. Plus live music Saturday night. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day with a 2-day party Friday and Saturday at the Dubliner on the corner of 14th and Grand right across from Sprint Center. The Dubliner, KC by day, Dublin by night.
Exclusive coverage of the NCAA tournament is brought to you by Xfinity X1. Tired of searching for the latest scores and stats? Xfinity X1 displays them right on your TV with the touch of a button. Learn more at xfinity.com/X1. By Van Chevrolet, Cadillac, and Subaru. No-brainer pricing on all new and used cars. Simple, easy, Van. And by Bud Light. Bud Light, you're not just drinking beers, you're building friendships. Please drink responsibly.
You don't want 0 problems, big fella.
Yup. If one more label try to stop me, it's
all right, so we're back here on the W with Walls and Watson, ESPN 1510 AM, 99.3 FM.
Hey.
I swear we had the best soundtrack, man.
We do, man. We do. Sometimes I forget we're doing an actual show.
I thought we was in the booth. I was about to spit that die line.
That straight fire.
Hot fire.
All right, so we're going to take a couple minutes to do our Talk About It segment, and then we're going to go to Coach Pip Dukes of Hogan Prep to talk about our high school team of the week, man. Hogan Prep is this week for our high school team of the week. So what about this Talk About It segment?
Talk About It segment. This is what it's about. Everybody who's listening on the radio or watching us on Facebook Live right now, we want you to submit your questions with hashtag Talk About It so that we can talk about what the listener wants to hear. And so send us those messages via text message. You can hit us up or you can call in 913-491-TALK, 913-491-TALK. That's 8255. Call in. We want to hear from you. Hashtag Talk About It online on our Facebook page or on my feed right here if you're watching us.
Somebody just said Nikes.
Nikes.
Just do it.
Flat out Nikes.
Flat out Nikes.
Just do it.
That is who. I don't know who's just said just flat out.
7041 is the last four.
Nikes.
I'm prank calling you all day today.
We like Nikes.
I have on a pair of Nikes right now.
Yeah,
I got on Jordans.
Everybody has on Nikes right now. One thing we want to talk about too. Shout out Lee Summit High School girls team. Made it to state. They're playing in the state championship game tonight against Kirkwood in Columbia, 8 p.m. So have to show them some love. My young girl Mari balling out as a freshman. Shout out to Cornell Khan.
It's in the genes, man.
Man, balling, and they look good. She's a defensive stopper.
It's in the genes,
she can go. She's playing behind a senior point guard, but she's still getting that love. She's a freshman. She's a freshman. So we want to definitely talk about that, support that. Oh, and Lee Summit West, the boys team.
Yep.
They're in state tonight.
Yep.
So they're going to be getting down with the get down. It's going to be a good game, and I'm excited about it. Whenever the opportunity to make state, because Airborne never did.
Oh, man. Well, you know, when you got Swiss Parker on your team.
Well, whatever. Since he never made state, we want to make sure we show love to them. So make sure to submit your questions, #talk about it, text us, call in. Right now we're taking a few minutes to do just that. Steve, what you got?
Jose Fernandez.
Jose Fernandez, what about him?
They just texted. I believe it was because his mom and his girlfriend split control of the estate.
Oh yeah,
and they trying to sue because of the boat accident.
Right.
Some people are trying to sue because of the boat accident. And like, why would you try to sue on the dead man?
I never quite understood that as well.
The estate. I mean, it's just a lot of money. You know, even after death, there's a lot of money still going to be coming in, whether it be memorabilia. You know, you saw it with Tupac and his mom having to sue for his rights. You know, to his name, to his likenesses and all those things. That's a lot of money, you know, with him being a Major League Baseball player. I hate to see it, you know what I mean? But it's still a business, you know, even after death. We got a hashtag coming in. They said, so Watson, you have UNC winning it all? I do have UNC winning it all.
On one out of 40 brackets.
No, on all my brackets.
All your brackets.
UNC.
That's the one consistency.
That's the only consistency.
So one of them you got like UC Davis beating KU.
I got you.
But then you still got UNC.
No, I'm not silly. I have UNC win. I think they're the strongest team. I think they're the most formidable foe for who I think they'll play against. And I think they'll play against Villanova. That's just me. That's just me. What about you, Steve? Who you got winning it all?
Villanova.
Nah, I heard you say Michigan on one of them.
No. I had one bracket. I said Michigan's going to go to the Final Four, but Villanova is going to win it all.
Well, I got UCLA. You know me. I'm always going to rep.
You got UCLA?
Back to back.
Yep.
How, though? How do you have UCLA winning it all?
TJ Leaf, LeVar Ball, you know, just the talent they got.
Ball.
LeVar Ball.
You don't even know his name. You got him winning it? Oh, my gosh.
Everybody on their team is averaging double figures.
Okay.
So we're going to go to Coach Pip Dukes for our high school team of the week and Hogan Prep Academy. Coach Pip, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing today?
Not too bad. You're on with on the W with Walls and Watson, and we have Airborne here hanging in here with us, man.
Pip Dukes,
how you doing,
in
Coach?
The gym? What's going on, man? How you doing this morning, bro? I know we pulled you from your tryouts with the young folks this morning, so we appreciate you calling in, man. Hogan Prep finished 24-8, finished second in state this year.
We finished third.
Finished third in state this year. Well, congratulations to that, man. Talk a little bit about this season. I know you guys are coached by Rob Heitman. Talk a little bit about this season. This is your first year after coming over from Lincoln Prep. Tell us a little bit about, you know, how the Rams did this season.
Man, we did well. We actually played the toughest schedule in Class 3. You know, we don't have a conference, so we're able to schedule up, which prepared us for, you know, that state run. We had a great group of guys. We played like maybe 10 guys, and we were led by, you know, Mr. Damian Daniels, averaged like 27 points a game. You know, he was our rock. Everything that, you know, we was about resembles him, and he, you know, he's on the line with us as well.
So we got Damian on with us. What's up, Damian?
Hey.
How you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning.
27 a game?
That's it? You couldn't get 30? You couldn't get 30, bro?
What happened to the other 3?
Now, man, congratulations on a wonderful season, man. Talk about the experience of your first time going state. That's what we talk, going state. Talk about your experience, Damian.
My experience, it was great. It was like a surreal feeling. I have never been to state, so we've been out of district my first 2 years, so just going to state, it felt good. It felt like I accomplished some more things I wanted to accomplish while I was in high school, so I want to go back.
So Damian, you're a junior this year, correct?
Yes.
So talk about how making it to state this year will prepare you for your upcoming season next year.
It just gives me something to look for. Like going back to state next year, we finished third, so next year I want to win it, and that just makes me grind harder and makes me look forward to something next year.
Good stuff. Hey, Pip, you still on the line?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, Pip, talk about the rest of the team. We know Damian is a star player, but you guys had a lot of talent on this year's team and a lot of young talent. Talk about some of those guys who are coming back for Hogan Prep next year.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a lot of talent, and that's what made us go. That we was able to go, 10 strong. We got, a little kid named RJ, Ron Jennings. He was our second leading scorer. He has about 13 points a game. Solid kid. He's a tough kid, about 6'2". We got an up-and-coming freshman. He'll be a sophomore next year, 6'5", named Omar Stanley. He's going to be somebody to reckon with. So, we played fast, and we're going to play fast, but we also going to make sure we get him involved in the offense a little bit more next year with his development.
Okay.
We got some talent. We got Lil Rashad. These guys, a lot of these guys all played for Joe, which was a game speed, so they all played together. So we got a lot of guys, we got a lot of chemistry. And so, coming into the season, it's like it's easy when they play together in the summertime. So that's what I tell a lot of kids. You play with your teammates, a lot of times you want to play with them in the summer as well, so it makes your high school year easier.
So you guys, what are you doing today? You have some tryouts going on today for?
Yeah, I got tryouts right now. I got 14, 15. I got the young ones going right now. But for the older guys, 16, 17, some of the guys who ain't got looks, who ain't got calls yet, they need to come on down. We're at Hogan Prep on 12:15 to about 2 o'clock for the older guys.
And that's what I love about you. That's what I love about you, Coach Dukes, man. You do a lot in the summertime, not just during the season. You really prepare your guys in the summer because when it's fall time, it's ball time. It's no time to be reiterating what you guys, should already know, man. But we appreciate you guys calling in to the show. Damian, good luck this summer, my man. All right?
Thank you.
And we want to see you guys.
Thank you guys for having us.
No problem, man.
No problem, man. No problem. We're going to take a break, but we'll be back at ESPN 1510 AM, 99.3 FM. You're listening to the W on ESPN.
Some people just have a knack for being there when you need them the most. Like your neighbor who will always let you borrow a cup of brown sugar. Or your third grade classmate who comes through in the clutch during kickball at recess. And the best man at your wedding who makes sure you actually make it to your wedding. Your State Farm agent has your back too, through good times and not so good. So who's got your agent's back? State Farm, the company people have trusted for more than 90 years. They're here to help life go right. So call State Farm agent Reggie Green in Raytown at 816-356-1515.
Hey KU fans, Tom Keegan of KUSports.com here, inviting you to log on to KUSports.com and let us bring you all Hawks all the time throughout March Madness. Matt Tate, Benton Smith, Bobby Nightingale, and I will bring you inside the locker room with our daily stories, columns, blogs, and videos. And Nick Krug's phenomenal photography makes it all pop at KUSports.com. All Hawks all the time. That's KUSports.com. Bookmark it.
The Rock the 80s Tour comes to Crossroads KC Friday, July 21st with The Romantics, The Smithereens, and Bow Wow Wow. Tickets are on sale at CrossroadsKC.com, Grinders 18th and Locust, or the Bottleneck in Lawrence. Make plans for the Rock the 80s Tour, Friday, July 21st at Crossroads KC.
The road to the Final Four does go through Kansas City this year, but the first stop for Kansas is Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is Danny Klinkscale. I will once again be on the road with the Jayhawks as they play their first and second round games. We'll have complete coverage of all the press conferences and all the games from Tulsa. Join me all day long, all the way through Sunday, as Kansas works to punch their ticket back to KC. It's all right here on Sports Radio 810 WHB.
Brought to you by Xfinity, Van Chevrolet, Cadillac, Subaru, and Bud Light.
We're back here on the W with Walls and Watson, ESPN 1510 AM, 99.3 FM. 1 minute, fellas, till we wrap this show up. What do you guys thought?
LeVar Ball is the man.
LeVar Ball. So you really serious about this UCLA winning it all?
Yep.
And no one else believes you.
That don't matter.
And you're gonna owe me $20.
It don't matter.
All right, you're gonna owe me $20. Third week out, Steve, man. Great job. We appreciate everybody who called in.
All-Star game, April 13th through the 15th.
All-Star game, the high school All-Star game, April 15th.
Sideline Sports Talk High School All-Star Game, April 13th through the 15th. Go to sidelinesportstalkkc.com and you find out more information. So it's a wrap for this week, fellas. We'll be right back here next Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Catch us here. Also, remember to text your topics. For Steve Walls and Michael Watson, we're out.